Welcome to the first annual CBA Digital Network Bracket Challenge. I'm Matt Moses here with Dylan Milivoy.
Today we're going to be picking our brackets with some popular and unpopular picks. So with my perfect bracket, we got a couple upsets here. One noticeable one, Western Kentucky. Feeling good about this one.
Absolutely not.
There's been a 15 seed beat a 2 seed in the past 3 tournaments, and I feel like it's Western Kentucky's year to do that. Another one's obvious one, Drake versus Washington State. I don't think it will be a reverse upset this year. I think Drake's going to win that first round. Another one, kind of a reverse upset, James Madison, Wisconsin. I think they'll win. A lot of people betting on NC State, but I think their run's done after a great ACC tournament. So I got Texas Tech moving on. I was between these two, but I did pick Kentucky. They're very good this season, so I think they'll have a deep run. And on this side, I kind of had more of the higher seeds winning, except for BYU. I do think BYU is pretty good this year. I think they have a chance against Illinois, so that would definitely be a good game. But now to the Sweet 16 of this side. Auburn's winning this game.
Okay, dude. UConn is repeating. Defending national champions, dude.
I don't think there hasn't been a team
degenerate pick
that has repeated in a very long time. I think Auburn's going to upset them here. Iowa State's the obvious pick here.
Yeah.
Then sending Auburn to the Final Four.
God. Throw all your eggs in one basket, man.
Duke is winning again because they're going to have a great run against Kentucky. And Duke's taking it to the Final Four.
God.
And I'm saying that as a UNC fan. So we're going down to the West and the Midwest. I got Grand Canyon over St. Mary's here. I think that's another 5-12 upset. New Mexico, I think they're going to make a deep run this year.
Reason why Clemson's ranked 6th and New Mexico's ranked 11th, but sure.
All right, but we've seen 1 seed lose to 16 seeds, so I don't know what you're talking about. Nevada, they've been pretty good this season. I'm going to pick them. TCU over Utah State. I mean, usually a lot of more 9 seeds beat the 8 seed, so I like that upset there. Stanford over Kansas. Kansas just lost their star player to injury, so I don't expect high things from Kansas. Oregon over South Carolina. It's a big popular pick this year, so I'm sticking with it. And that's it for pretty much upsets on this one. So into the picks. Sticking with my UNC boys. And I'm setting New Mexico to the Elite Eight.
Oh my God.
What do you got for that one?
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I don't even know why you have New Mexico beating Baylor. I think Baylor is going to clear, and I think the only chance of beating Arizona you have is Baylor. And if you do have New Mexico in that setting, Arizona's going to wipe them by 20. But sure, whatever you think. New Mexico in the middle of out hillbilly nowhere. So
Creighton over Tennessee. And Gonzaga over Purdue. Purdue is not a tournament team. I don't expect them making it that far. Gonzaga is an experienced NCAA March Madness team.
I agree agreed with Gonzaga over Purdue, but Creighton over Tennessee. I mean, Tennessee's was
Creighton. I've had in the final.
Tennessee top team in the SEC versus Creighton.
Creighton is a solid team.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm setting Gonzaga to the Final Four, and UNC to the Final Four.
That's fair.
New Mexico's run will end there. So with this Final Four, it's been a tough decision for me on this side, so I'm going to start with this side. Gonzaga's going to the final. I don't think Duke has it in them to win the Final Four. They're a young team, so I think their run will end in the Final Four.
Gonzaga, top 20 team all year.
And UNC is going to the final and winning. Not. And that's my bracket.
Yeah, okay. Now, let's move on to the more logistic bracket, the more, let's just say, the smarter bracket, and obviously the smarter person in this situation. Key games we have here. I think San Diego State and UConn will have another matchup. I think that's kind of it's in the script. Same thing with Milivoy, though. I do agree the East has a lot of favorites that there's just not too many upsets that we can have here. Over here, I have Nebraska beating Houston. I really think their point guard, solid. I think he'll go off in this tournament. I think Nebraska will be a real name team. I have JMU beating Wisconsin, just like Milivoy. But I do. Duke is a good team. Duke has been good throughout tournaments. They're at least making the Elite Eight. Yeah, that's it pretty much for that side. Moving down, I have Michigan State upsetting North Carolina. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Michigan State. You know,
I
very
think that's just because you want to go there.
Oh, dude, come on! I bleed green. Michigan State. I think a lot of people are sleeping on the entire team. People didn't even think they should make the tournament, but you need these teams to come in, and this is the reason why my bracket will be perfect, and Millboys will be top 3 million in the country. So, other things. I have Clemson over New Mexico. I mean, they're favorites for a reason. You know, Baylor. I have Baylor beating them too because I think Baylor does have a chance. On this side, I think Purdue will make it to the Elite Eight. I don't see any upsets with Purdue. I think they've had a rough last 2 years. I don't think that. I think they'll make it at least to the Elite Eight, but I don't see them going further than that. I have Oregon. Super team along with Michigan State. I think both of those teams really are slept on, and I think they can make a real run for this tournament. So, starting in the East, UConn San Diego State matchup. Give me UConn. UConn, defending champs. They, going into the tournament, a lot of people have them as favorites. I guess we'll see how it goes. But going down here, Iowa State, good team all around. I just think there's no one in this conference that has the, even upset-wise, I think Iowa State, they may have close games, but I think there's no one beating them. Nebraska, Duke, this is really hard for me because I really feel like Nebraska is a good team, but you're going to have to give me Duke. Duke, the Blue Devils show out every year. I believe they'll have enough drive to make the Elite Eight. Kentucky, Marquette, hard one, but same with Milvoy. Got to go Kentucky. Huge SEC, debatably top one, but top two in the SEC along with Tennessee. No one's stopping them in this conference. Only one I would have was NC State, but they're not. Kentucky. I have Kentucky beating them anyway. Michigan State versus Alabama. Give me them in the Elite Eight, baby. Elite Eight, baby.
Just because you're going to Michigan State doesn't mean that you can pick them to the Final Four.
Michigan State, sleep on the team. When we see them in the Final Four, I'll see them in East Lansing. April 6th. Final Four
You're
team.
A joke.
Baylor over Dayton. I think Baylor wipes this conference, and then we have Michigan State going to the Final Four. That is my lock. That is what we're going for. As for the Midwest, Kansas over Purdue. Purdue never makes it that far. I think we both can agree. Purdue is not making it past the Sweet 16. Moving on to Oregon, Tennessee. Give me Tennessee. Tennessee's top team in the SEC. I believe that they'll make and then I'm going to pick Tennessee over Kansas. I think they're top team in the SEC, and obviously there's no one coming out and beating them. I think they have this conference wiped. I think literally the only team that could beat them would be Kansas, but I don't see any of that happening. So that's my pick for the Final Four on that side. UConn. I mean, come on. Like they're so good. Ranked top team. They're the only.
That's why they're going to get upset.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why they're going to get upset.
That's not why they're going to get upset. They won their division, their conference division. So I don't see them. I see them rolling through their entire conference. Next up, we have Duke, Kentucky. Give me Duke. I think there's only going to be one SEC in the Final Four, and that would be Tennessee. Moving on, Final Four. Here we go.
Oh yeah, let's send Michigan State to the championship. Why don't we?
Yeah. We'll start on this side. Duke and Tennessee. Give me Tennessee. Tennessee, best team in the SEC right now. I believe that Tennessee will. Get to the top, and even I believe whatever championship game we have will be super close. I don't think it's going to be a dominant side. UConn, Michigan State. Obviously, I have UConn in a bunch of my brackets. I have Michigan State. Obviously, I'm going to stay home. Give me Michigan State.
Oh my
Give me
God.
Michigan State. And as much as I love my Spartans, they will fall short to Tennessee. But I will have Michigan State in the national championship along with Tennessee.
How could you talk about my bracket and send Michigan State?
Close game. This will be a top. This will send Michigan State in the newspapers for years upon end as a 9 seed. Give me Tennessee over Michigan State. That's our picks for our bracket challenges. Obviously, I'm going to end up number 1 perfect bracket in the country. Milvoy, not so much, probably last. Maybe top 99% as.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know what he's talking about. I'll be top 1, but hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.